and welcome to the Lenovo Work Reborn podcast, where we explore how technology, AI, and cybersecurity are reshaping the way we work. This segment of our tour, we are back at it again, live in London, interviewing top IT leaders. Each episode, we're going to bring you insights from real leaders and industry experts on how organizations can navigate today's challenges and unlock tomorrow's opportunities. From making sense of complex data, to simplifying IT environments, to delivering real business outcomes, Lenovo is helping businesses of every size reimagine what's possible. Join us as we dive into the future of work. Work Reborn. Let's go. Hello and welcome to the Lenovo Work Reborn podcast. We are live recording today here in London. I'm joined today with a wonderful guest. Do you mind introducing yourself, who you are and what you do?
Sure. Hi, my name is Vincent. I'm from Germany and I work for a big company that carries out the public transportation.
Fantastic. So more about you and your experience, like over the years being in this space. You know, how long have you been in the IT or just tech space for in general?
Well, in the IT, I have been since my traineeship, which is like 16 years back, in different roles. I'm in the information security about 7 years now.
How much have things changed from when you started to now?
Things changed in the sense that at the beginning I've been in the financial industry, and the journey of the financial industry is much longer than in the industry I'm now in. So changing the business
Right.
does bring you to a certain level of maturity in information security that you have to deal with. And in the business I am now, the maturity is not up with the financial industry. So there are some topics that we are now facing that have been passed in the financial industry already years
Right.
ago. Yeah.
So you're saying that from what you've been seeing working in your industry or just your work experience overall, that the priorities and goals have definitely changed over time and they've evolved rather quickly?
Priorities have been changed in the way that new regulation kicks in. Yeah. That is one of the main drivers for effort in my job. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about some recent research that we did. We interviewed over 600 senior IT leaders about cybersecurity, AI, just what the new workforce looks like in today's world with all of those rules and regulations that have come in as well. But from my understanding, you know, these new innovations and changes can be quite a lot and it's brand new. And so people are just now starting to step into those roles or, you know, ways that they can look into adding those various, you know, just like leveled up offerings for their business, right? So for you and some of the experience that you've had either in the past or now, like what do you think is motivating businesses to take the first step towards the journey of, you know, AI and maybe introducing the cybersecurity aspect to it? Like, what is the motivator?
Well, from a business point of view, one key motivation would be that we all lack of human resources. So it's really hard to find a skilled person. And AI could be one key to solve this lack of human capacity.
Tell me more about why that would be important or of interest to a CISO or an IT leader.
Well, as a CISO, of course, we are also facing challenges when it comes to vulnerability management or the logging and monitoring, which is also can be a very time-consuming effort, which can't be handled by human resources anymore due to the volume. So their reliable, automated solutions would be required and make our job much easier. No?
So there are a lot of discussions at this event where we've heard that the new tools are being introduced, but implementation is a really big concern or challenge across organizations. Is that something that you've seen, or how do you feel about that overall?
Implementation of what specifically?
Of like a process or system and a way for like the cybersecurity to be like for the cybersecurity of those various tools and systems to be properly implemented, not just like, oh, we got a tool here. This person uses ChatGPT.
Mm.
This person does this on this device. They're on this network, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like all of these gadgets, and like they all have to come together
Yeah,
and be
yeah.
properly managed.
So, well, at the end of the day, like tools we use in information security, people have to work with them, and therefore they must fit to the user's profiles. So user experience is also key to create acceptance. Yeah. So we cannot come as an information security organization and blow up the workday of the IT organization or even the business organization. We have to come with lean but effective solutions. That is what they expect and which they can expect.
What makes a great user experience, and how has that standard changed now from maybe a few years ago?
Well, a couple of years back, we all worked with Excel, yeah, and we have made the transformation in introducing some well-made tools which are role-specific with good front ends and smart workflows. And that made it easy for the staff to adapt. Yeah? But still, it requires also a transformation in the mindset of the people that information security is now part of their daily job, which it wasn't like 5 or 6 years ago.
Right. At Lenovo, we always talk about how things like that are bringing new life to the modern workplace, and it's almost like work reborn. What does work reborn look like or mean to you?
Well, when it comes to people, I think basically the mindset is the key. So if you are able to embrace some new solutions, new trends, and at least are open to look at it and not totally block it, that would be of value for
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much,
Okay.
Vincent, for taking the time with me
You're welcome.
to talk about these topics and your experience and everything that you're seeing. Your input is just as valuable as every other amazing senior IT leader that we've had throughout this research series. If you or anyone else watching is interested in downloading the report and learning more, make sure you check it out. You can download it via the QR code on the screen or available in the link in the description below. That's a wrap for today, and that's good.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to the Lenovo Work Reborn podcast. To learn more about how Lenovo is helping organizations transform with AI, cybersecurity, and smarter IT solutions, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next conversation. And also, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure to leave a comment with any other questions that you would like us to discuss on our next episodes. See you next time.
Lenovo.